I'm just gonna quickly read a portion of this article that I think outlines the main points I'm trying to express. In a study published in January 2014 issue of Children and Youth Services Review, researchers at Kaiser Permanente Northwest and Oregon Social Learning Center found that multidimensional treatment foster care for preschoolers, MTFC-P, can translate to long-term stability. Previous studies show a positive impact with specialized programs in foster care, showing the rate of successful attempts at placing children in permanent placements more than doubles with MTFC-P. Multidimensional treatment foster care for preschoolers is different than regular foster care, in which particular needs of each child and their foster parent aren't addressed. Instead, MTFC-P teaches foster parents skills and knowledge to better care for their foster child. Over the course of MTFC-P in the study, children received intervention services for 9 to 12 months, including a 12-hour parenting training for the foster caregiver. With such positive results, why is implementation of multidimensional treatment foster care for preschoolers hindered nationwide? In the current economic times, any issue of state funding is met with vast hurdles and roadblocks for financing programs with constrained public budgets. The welfare system has been particularly impacted, and funding for social service programs as a whole is not exactly expanding. If you continue reading the article, you will also read about how cost-effective it is in the long term to put a child through multidimensional treatment foster care than putting them in regular foster care. So why should society and social work be concerned? As social workers, and as a society as a whole, we should be concerned about this because these children are not getting the help that they need by being placed in residential facilities for their behavior. These children need to be in specialized settings where people are trained to deal with their behavior problems and their past issues. They need more one-on-one support and attention. Would our community benefit from multidimensional treatment foster care? I believe that our community would benefit from multidimensional treatment foster care because we are in an area where there are a lot of drugs, crime, and cultural diversity. Youth that experience hard times, abuse, substance abuse, mental health issues, going from foster care to foster care, and all that are kind of drawn to that stuff. And in this particular melting pot of a state, I feel that it would be very effective in that it not only helps them get off the streets and function properly, it helps teach them how to have positive relationships and peer relationships, which is so important for them to stay away from the streets and crime. It also helps create a stronger family bond, which I also believe helps youth stay away from crime and drugs. I really believe that this would benefit our community if implemented here. It may also help create stronger, more empowered individuals, which not only would help our community, but could possibly help the nation as a whole. So to sum up my presentation, multidimensional treatment foster care is an alternative treatment to regular foster care for youth who have previously had difficult times in other placements and who have caused delinquent issues. This method of treatment is very beneficial not only for the youth but for the family as well. Instead of focusing on foster care alone, this is a way to focus on the reunification of family members and the child. It is also a way to help train the parents to help the child once they're out of care, and to help them continue with their treatment at home. As I said, this is for adolescents who are typically between the ages of 12 and 17, and they're referred to the program from juvenile courts, mental health institutions, or child welfare agencies. Multidimensional treatment foster care uses 4 elements from the social learning theory. These elements are utilized during foster care and after care. This method is very effective in my personal belief, and we seen this through a video of a teen who has actually gone through the program and come out a more successful individual with more drive and ambition. MTFC is only being tested in the US and Sweden at the moment, but I believe if we spread the word that it will be tested elsewhere, because it has been proven to be very effective, and it's also been proven effective with preschool aged children. Because of the research with the preschool aged children, we've also found that multidimensional treatment foster care is more cost effective than regular foster care. Multidimensional treatment foster care is something that we should be concerned about, because we need to be ensuring that each child that comes into a social worker's care needs to be able to get the help that they need. And by placing these children in residential facilities for their behavior is actually negatively impacting them. So I really hope I was able to show you how beneficial multidimensional treatment foster care really is, and I want to thank you for listening to my presentation.